Well, good evening. Welcome back to the hangar and welcome to 2023. Happy New Year. It's going to be a lot of fun this year. I'm hoping to get a lot of flying in with this 140. I've been working on it quite a bit, so let's get you up to speed. Here we go. All right, so as you can see here, flaps are fully installed. The ailerons are good to go. I've got them tensioned up, the cables are tensioned, travels are set. The wing root fairing panels there are all installed. So the wings are good to go. Let's show you real quick the Pitot-static tubes that I built. All right, so if you have rebuilt an older project like this, you probably come across a couple parts that are not always readily available. And so for this airplane project, it was this Pitot-static tube installation here. And so I've had some people ask me about like this access panel here. What's that for? Some people have said, well, it's a landing light. It's just a normal access panel. Well, no, it's not. It's to hook up the Pitot-static tubes on the inside. That's what that's for. So this is the Pitot tube. This is the static tube. Not all 140s had both a pitot and static. Sometimes they just had a pitot. Sometimes they had a static port on the fuselage, and then some of them had a venturi. They all basically work the same. My airplane had both a pitot and a static tube. Now, when I got this project, the previous person didn't have either one of them anymore, so I had to build both of these parts. And that was the fun of this for me. So building the pitot tube wasn't so bad. I got all the original specs from Cessna to build these. So building the pitot tube wasn't so bad. The static tube, however, as you can see, it's closed off. You can see this pitot tube is open on the front. Air goes in there, and that's the pitot system. The static tube, however, has a hole, a small little hole right there. If you can see that, it's a 60 thousandths hole. But the front of it has to be closed up for it to work properly. And so that's where the fun of this project came in. Let me show you what I did with that. So close. All right, building my static tube here. I don't know if you can see that or not. I've been turning that into that tube. Can't really see it. It's not going into focus. Into that tube is completely sealed up though. There we go. All right, so as you can see, I rolled the leading edge of that tube, was able to get it to close up, and it worked really well. There we go. All right, so just real quick, a couple other things I've worked on. So back in the 1940s, these airplanes did not come out with an ELT. And so my airplane actually has never had one installed. I went ahead and installed it. I got that done. And then also, as you can see, I got the end numbers put on the rudder. And so about ready to go. Last thing, however, is the leveling away. So let me show you that. Well, the leveling away of the airplane is complete. That was the last step of the actual work that needed to be done to this airplane. And so I thought maybe what we ought to do is have a little bit of fun with this. Let's play a game. So I've got another one of these hats right here. And I'm going to send it to whoever is able to guess closest to the empty weight. And so throw some comments out there if you want to. Shoot me a note or whatever. I'll probably leave this game open for about a week maybe. Perhaps this Saturday, July 7th, I will pick the winner. And so if you have an idea of what the empty weight might be, put it in the comments, shoot me a note or whatever. If you want some hints, I would suggest going back through some of my previous videos, especially the videos around the engine. I did some modifications there that might give you some hints, perhaps the interior. Anyways, shoot some comments out there. If you think you know what the empty weight is, get a guess and you might win a pretty sweet hat. There we go. Well, that's it for tonight. Basically, the only thing I got left on this project is a whole bunch of paperwork. I think I got like maybe 9 or 10 major alteration repair 337s that I got to fill out. I have the logbook entries pretty much done, which is amazing. But then after that, it's time to get in the air. So I am really looking forward to that. So if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Shoot me some comments, especially if there's some other part of the project that you'd like to see me highlight. I'm about ready to wrap this whole project up. So yeah, if you got some comments or whatever, you want to see something else, let me know. And as always, you can subscribe to us at Hebert Aviation. It's all one word. Find us on both Facebook and YouTube. And definitely appreciate you hanging out and watching. Thanks. Bye.